anonymous human, Satoshi Nakamoto, created Bitcoin, he was trying to liberate humanity from the stranglehold of gigantic banks and tyrannical governments. But 10 years after Bitcoin's birth, the money supply of Bitcoin and all other major cryptocurrencies today has become even more centralized and concentrated than the fiat banking system. In fact, the money supply of the largest cryptocurrencies today are dominated by a tiny handful of crypto oligarchs, which will inevitably produce the same outcomes that humanity is suffering from today in the fiat banking system. Many people think Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies protect their privacy, but they do not. In fact, the architecture of Bitcoin and nearly all cryptocurrencies today gives gigantic institutions even more power to spy on us and to destroy our economic and political freedom. This makes existing cryptocurrencies the ultimate Trojan horse. What's the point of a cryptocurrency if it's not truly decentralized with real transaction privacy? As malicious artificial intelligence becomes ever more powerful, gigantic institutions and the oligarchs that control them will have exponentially more power to control humanity. At that point, it will be too late because the AI will be too fast and too powerful to fight against. None of the other cryptocurrencies today are capable of protecting humanity from any of these threats. We are all forced to trust gigantic banks to keep our funds safe, but their untrustworthy business models are inherently dependent upon a banking system that constantly blows up unsustainable debt bubbles. As we explained in our Gini book, these economic bubbles are not necessary for a healthy economy. In fact, these bubbles repeatedly destabilize societies and economies and transfer wealth and political power from the poorest to the richest humans. Then, as we've illustrated in our previous books, untrustworthy institutions exploit preventable crises to further concentrate their wealth and power, which destroys democracy and capitalism in many ways. None of the other major cryptocurrencies today are viable for real-world commerce. Why? Because their monetary policies are broken and their money supplies are too concentrated and controlled by crypto oligarchs. This gives them power to manipulate the value of their currencies every single day. This creates high market volatility, which makes it impossible for a critical mass of merchants to have enough confidence to accept those other cryptocurrencies in real-world commerce.
Gini was founded upon the principle that technology alone is not enough. A cryptocurrency system is just an interesting science project if it doesn't protect our privacy, our human rights, and our economic liberty in the real world. Gini is different. We're building the cryptocurrency that Bitcoin was meant to be, based on the non-partisan principles of economic sustainability that are critical to humanity's future. We invented secure and scalable online payment processing in 1996 when we invented AuthorizeNet, the world's first and largest online payment gateway. Then we launched AngelPay, the world's first non-profit payment processor. We've also written non-partisan books and dozens of articles about how to build sustainable and equitable non-partisan economic and political systems. Our team's decades of experience building secure, high-volume global payment systems for real-world commerce and our proven philosophical commitment to liberating humanity from the stranglehold of giant banks, corporations and governments makes our team uniquely qualified for Gini's important mission. Gini's Decentralized Exchange is designed to protect honest humans and merchants from market manipulation and the corruption of gigantic centralized institutions. This is increasingly important in a world where AI and the self-serving collusion between gigantic corporations and governments are becoming destabilizing forces in global financial markets. A commitment to preserving transaction privacy preserves the integrity of democratic societies. Without transaction privacy, meaningful democratic governance cannot exist. This is why Gini's technical architecture is designed to ensure that transaction privacy is protected without significantly impacting transaction speed. Gini's sustainable, transparent, and equitable monetary policy automatically prevents destructive concentrations of economic and political power. Without sustainable monetary policies, economies and societies degrade, resulting in political and economic turmoil that destroys the wealth creation engines of every country. Gini's unique value streams are designed to create long-term ecosystem sustainability, which is how purchasing power is distributed throughout an economy to ensure broad-based wealth creation and capital formation. Gini's inclusive and non-partisan consensus-based governance structure ensures that Gini's technical development and administration are transparent and sustainable, which is essential to earning the trust of stakeholders throughout the Gini ecosystem. Gini's unique and decentralized precious metals exchange is designed to support sustainable, conflict-free mining companies and community cooperatives throughout the developing world. This returns more profits to local villages and provides everybody in the Gini ecosystem affordable access to a large pipeline of tangible precious metals, which will increase the stability of the Gini cryptocurrency. Gini's commitment to the sustainable economic principles in our books helps to educate people about how a sustainable economic system can and should work. In fact, we're building a Gini School of Economics to cure the ideological diseases and Wall Street distortions that have been destroying our global economic system since the 1970s. Non-partisan and historically accurate economics education is essential to prevent the major economic disasters that politically tainted economic policies are creating around the world today. Gini's commitment to using our skills, technologies, and resources to protect human rights is a meaningful and gratifying way to provide a valuable service to humanity while simultaneously generating wealth for everybody throughout the Gini ecosystem. This is the optimal way to generate the purchasing power and sustainable economic activity that is necessary to achieve truly sustainable economies and societies. We encourage you to explore the Gini website and the Gini book to learn more about Gini and why our team is uniquely suited to this important mission. Together, with your support, we can restore integrity and justice to this increasingly unjust world.